This is where I've trained since I took over from my father. It's one of the older lodges on the Curragh. My father had good horses here, but there was classic winners here long before him. I'm a big fan of the series. It opens avenues for the smaller owner and encourages them to buy horses. I like the way the races are framed, that the cheaper horses through the ring get a weight allowance. I think it's a clever incentive.
Every year it has grown in numbers, and I think that's because there's a demand for it. With any races that are put on, you have to make sure that there is a good population of horses to fulfill that market. So it was great to be able to add 2 more races to the series, and the final is again worth 120,000, which is phenomenal when you think about it. In the 2-year-old sphere, you're buying horses for 72,000 or less with the chance of winning another 72,000 in the finals.
The way racing is in Ireland with the big powerful stables, it's vital to have this series, and with this money coming in, it's brilliant. You go and you win one of these and it makes a massive difference for your training fees. You get people back into racing. Everyone seems to enjoy it, and you know, it's very important for racing here.
The final has gone from 75,000 up to 120,000, and the number of horses participating in the series has gone from 98 in the first series in 2015, and 147 individual horses ran last year, so it seems to be having the positive effect on the number of 2-year-olds running.
We chose this series because we wanted to try and get to the grassroots of racing. So we wanted to be able to have access to not only the trainers but the breeders of those horses as well. And we figured a 2-year-old series was the best way to do it. We know that these breeders and these trainers have supported us throughout that time, and it means everything to us to be able to give something back.
It is successful, and I think it's going to become more successful because our maidens are as good or as better than anywhere in the world. So even though they're auction races, people lay horses out for them and wait for them. And as I say, I thought I'd win it with Red Persian, and Bexford put manners on me that day. This first race at the Curragh this year, I can guarantee it'll be a good race.
It really has surpassed our expectations in how much it has stimulated the market. It has captured everyone's imagination. It's on everyone's radar, and we're delighted now we're in year 4 with Foran Equine, and has really catapulted it into another level.
Look at the Curragh race last year. The calibre of that race was the form race for the first 3-4 months of the Irish 2-year-old racing last year. If you have a horse you win, you're going to go to the final. You'd be crazy not to. Everyone is going to want to be there. There'll be a big buzz on the day. Mr. Barnes will certainly be going for them, and hopefully we'll have 1, if not 2 in the final, you know.
Half of the horses that won the races last year were bought for 19,000 or less. Each of the maidens are worth a minimum 20,000, so that's a big jump up from all other regular maidens in Ireland as well. So not only are you able to buy a horse at that middle to lower end of the market, you're racing for prize money higher than the rest of the market.
Red Persian, like a lot of things, started with a cup of tea. I popped into John and Caroline Burke. I was down at Tipperary races, and John showed me Red Persian, and I said, yeah, he's grand, John, he's grand. Sure, I'll have a look at him at the sales. John showed him to me at Goffs, and as I said, the fact that I'd seen him before and I liked him in his home surroundings, I bought him on spec. Wasn't as hard to do because he was 5,000 euros. Formed a new syndicate, Darius Sanjay and Mark Fitzpatrick, and he's now won 2. But of course he won a lot of money, and he was 3rd in the Foran's final, and he won a Foran's maiden at Leopardstown, and he's after winning first time out this year at Dundalk.
So a lot of horses are sold out the series as well, like Beckford and Commander Grigio. White Fountain Fairy, she bought for 3,000. She made 300,000 at the Royal Ascot sale. She went on to finish 2nd in a Group 3 race at Goodwood. So the standard of animals is rising to the very top level, have a very competitive race to run. 72,000 to the winner in the final, so that's a very attractive target.
We do feel with this series that we have a fair chance when we buy these horses, that we've somewhere to go. And I do know there are a couple of bloodstock agents that are actually trying to buy auction qualified horses and set up a few syndicates in that. And I think the sponsorship of Forans and EBF have really helped this, yeah.
As a supplement company, we're all about well-being and welfare as well, so getting to see these horses coming out and racing and being presented in such a, you know, an immaculate fashion by the grooms, it's really nice to be able to give back. Also brings on the opportunity for our nutrition team to go in and maybe help with any issues they have. We do full diet plans for them. We offer a load of testing facilities, so it means that between the 2 companies we can get really precise with what the customer needs.
To have the prize money set at 617,000 is phenomenal. Everyone knows about it, everyone's interested about it, everyone has already gone to the sales or planning to go to the sales to get a horse to run in this series.